What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What y'all got going on this morning, man? What's good this morning, man? What's good? What's good this morning, man? Shout out to motherfucking Texas Rangers, man. Shout out to Texas Rangers for putting that work in last night, man. Yep. Texas Rangers closed it out last night, man. But I don't see how they do it. I'm talking about the people. So many motherfucking people that last night, it make no sense, man. Shout out Texas. I'm talking about the state. Yeah, a lot of shit going on last night, man. And that's real. But y'all know what time it is, man. I'm finna get ready to head out. Man. I'm just tapping in for a few minutes, man. Get ready to head out, man. Yep. Word of the day, man. Y'all know I got to drop the word of the day. Word of the day is consistency, man. Stay consistent, man. You gotta stay consistent in your everyday life, man. In other words, on the field, out the field, man. Yep. Remember this, every day is game 7, man. Every day is game 7, man. And that's real. Yep. We got to beat people in, man. So that means I'm not the only one that's up. And that's real. But to each his own, man. Yep. What's good? What's good, man? Ain't no doubt. You see, I'm up, and I was up last night. I ain't get back in to 1. Yeah. Was out all night till 1 o'clock now, and I'm back up at 7:12 this morning, man, because guess what? You got to stay consistent, man. Consistency is the only thing that gets you there, man. When anything else stops in your life, stay consistent, man. What's good, man? What's up, Fresh? Up early. Got the wheels turning. Hey, man, you better have them wheels turning. Anything else is uncivilized. Like I say, man. I showed a glimpse last night where I was at, man. You know, Rangers had the AL game at home, man. They closed it out last night, man. It was thousands of people there, man. Some people were turned up, some people were turned on. But nevertheless, consistency pays off, man. But yeah, they did what they had to do. They represented. So the motherfucking Astros, they represented too. So we're gonna see if we can't bring both of them together and make that happen, man. You know, but like I said, man, Texas showed up last night on both ends of the field, Houston, Texas, and the Texas Rangers, man. So shout out to H-Town, man. Shout out to H-Town, man. We're gonna see if we can't bring them together and do what needs to be done and try to get them to the next level. And that's facts. But like I said, man, the word of the day, man, y'all stay consistent, man. Consistency, the only thing that gets you there. Anything other than that is uncivilized. You know, we're gonna have a bad day. sometime in life. But guess what? You got 24 hours in a day. Don't let that shit be all day. And don't never let nothing stop you from putting the real work in. And I don't know what it is. I don't know your real work. And that's real. But I tell you what, it ain't gonna stop when you stop. You know, the world gonna keep spinning. So just try to get where you're going, man. But the only thing gets you there is consistency. Consistency, show up in whatever you got going on, man. If they don't see you today, they'll see you tomorrow. If they don't see you tomorrow, they'll see you a year from now, man. But don't ever give up on whatever you got going on in your life, man. Trust me, I know. Shit ain't fair, man. And it's tough out here, man. This is a tough ass world to be in, man. You up against so much shit, man, it's pathetic. But you gotta keep pushing. And that's real, man. Yep. Well, motherfucking holiday season's coming around, man. This October is finna be Halloween in November. And the biggest year of them all is December, when people expect you to give back. I'm talking about the kids. We ain't gonna too much worry about them grown folks. They gotta fend for themselves. I'm talking about the kids. And I ain't talking about nobody else's kids, I'm talking about your kids, right? So you work all year and you do the things to prepare for this moment, man, to be able to bring a smile to the people that you brought in this world face. That's consistency, man. But you gotta remember, the day you lay off is the day you miss the payoff, man. And that's real. It's gonna be 2024, man. 2023 gonna be behind you, man. Oh yeah, Texas and Oklahoma got a lot of history, man. And that's facts, man. I can't do nothing but agree with you, man. That Red River's something special. That Red River's something special, man. But it is what it is. Big, resounding, and that's real, man. But like I say, man, I just want y'all to keep consistency in your life, man, because that's the only thing gonna get you there, man. And the very first time you stop being consistent, man, is when things go to fall apart, man. You know, like I said, man, don't let 1 minute determine what you do the next minute, man. If you get knocked down, get back up, you know. And every time I come on here, man, I'm coming on here with some motivation, man. I ain't coming on here with that slick shit, that fly shit. I don't do none of that. It's motivation on my end, man, you know. And the only way you're gonna win anything you do, you got to stay on it on a regular basis, man. Like I say, they might not see you today, they might not see you tomorrow. They might not never see you. But as long as you understand it's a finish line, man, you can get there. But the only thing gonna get you there is be consistent, man. And that's real, man. So, like I said, I just want to tap in, man. And y'all know how I do it before I get out of here, man. I come to this room right here, which is, you know, the quiet room in my house. Because I know it ain't gonna be no disturbance when I come in here, because everything understood is overstood, right? Especially when you're the king of the castle, you know, and I am that in this house. So, like I said, man, consistency pays off, man. You know, in other words, man, if there's a lot of noise in your life, do like I do. Find your spot, in your spot, and block that shit out, man. Because some people, pain don't even matter to you, man. You gotta do that shit like you're in a bulldozer, just run over that shit, man. But 7:17 in the morning, man. You know, I know, like I said, some people sleep, but I'm up, you know. It's gonna get ready to be the holidays, man. Do what needs to be done, man, and recognize the people that need to be recognized, man. And that's real. Because like I say, you work all year, or if you're in a position where you own a business, this is the year, and this is the time of year, man, where people expect you to do certain things for them, man. You expect people to do certain things for you, right? So show up and show out, man. and take care of the business, man. But I ain't gonna be here. I ain't gonna be long this morning, man, because I'm really running late. Because I got in late last night, man. I just want to tap in, man, and get that word of the day, which is consistency, man. Stay consistent in your everyday life, man. Regardless if you feel like the deck stacked against you, man, find a way to unstack the deck. And that's real. If you're knocked down and you're not knocked out, find a way to unstack the deck, man. Surround yourself with valuable people, man, and you can do some real valuable shit in this world, I'm telling you, man. It's the people that's on the sideline, or should I say it's the people that's outside your life looking in that don't want to see you win. So surround yourself with people of value. In other words, surround yourself with people that know more than you. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid to build other people up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know one thing. If you make other people rich, whether it be in money, or whether it be in physical form or mental form, you will get the payoff, man. And that's real. But you have to understand, man, that nothing happens overnight. And you can't have no motherfucking complex, man. You can't have no complex in your life, man. Like I said, surround yourself with people of value, man, and stay consistent in your everyday life, man. In other words, man, make every day be game 7. Because for some of us, we ain't got no fucking plan B. It's all about plan A. Plan A. What is your plan A? Right? My plan A is this. Is to always have something to measure my motherfucking life up against. That's my plan A. Ain't no plan B, and every day is game 7. And that's real. Every day is game 7. So, man, whatever position you in, hold it. Don't fold it. Goddamn Germany, man. You about to say, you must not be working today. You must not be working today, man. You must not be working today, man. Or if you is working, man, you done stepped out for a few minutes, man. Shout out Germany, man. I'm just on them, man, giving the word of the day. You know how I do it. Whenever I can stop by, I'm gonna stop by, man. The word of the day is consistency, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. Oh, okay, you off today. You off today. You off today. So they gave you a breakdown now. I know you couldn't wait to be off today to get away from all that motherfucking chaos. And that's for real. Yeah. But you gotta remember this here. When you off there, you got to be doing something else, man. Cause a stream of income is what it is. What's up here? Ain't no doubt, man. I'm in the building, man. I'm always in the building, man. But you know one thing, when I come in the building, man, I'm bringing the word with me, man. And if anybody tapped in late, man, the word of the day is consistency, man. And what I mean by consistency, man, look, I went to the the Rangers game last night. They closed it out. I was there late. Got to the house at 1. And guess what? I'm up at 7, man. And that's for real. What you hunting today, man? I don't even do no motherfucking hunting. What season is it? It ain't damn so it ain't deer season. What you hunting today, Jerry? Ain't no doubt, always 100, man. It's 100 all the way around the board. And like I said, man, this year is moving super fast, man. We only got a couple of months left in this year, man. Oh, okay, you on that deer bow season, man. I like that old deer, man. Y'all like that old deer meat, man. That's some good shit, especially, you know, you already know I was dying now, man. So I ain't never did no actual deer hunting. But at the end of the day, I done ate a bunch of motherfucking deer meat. You know what I'm saying? But you have to season that shit just right, cause if not, that shit is still gonna taste like wild game. You know? but you know I was dying though, so I'm around a lot of country people that know how to do that shit, man. But like I said, man, stay consistent in your life, man. Should have changed for you, man. But I understand it's hard as fuck out here, man. It's rough, especially when you ain't around nobody that can teach you nothing. Sometimes people be intimidated by other people, man. Why? Because they got more than them and they feel like they less than that person, right? But at the end of the day, you can't feel like that, man. Can't feel like that, man. You got to surround yourself with people that can teach you some shit, man. So, man, it's 7:24. I'm already running late. Didn't wake up late, but I'm running late, man. But I always like to have me a motherfucking shot of black rifle before I get out of here. Got to have me a shot of black rifle before I get out of here, man. And I ain't talking about drinking that state-ass coffee either, Jeremy. And that's real, man. But it's gonna get cold outside, man. It's gonna get cold outside the next coming months, man. And guess what? Y'all already know I'm gonna have that gear. I'm gonna have that gear to keep you warm, man. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. I'm gonna have that gear to keep you warm, man. Yep. And that's real spill, man. So, man, before I get out of here, man, y'all do me a favor. If you really want some real business game and how to get to the next level, man, I want y'all to go to check out CEO Hockley. He's on every morning with the morning show. Go over there and check him out. Real business. It's a real business game, man. Been in business for 20-some years, man. If you really want some real business game, but you got to understand one thing. Look through the other bullshit to get to the real shit. And what I mean by that, this is YouTube. So it's gonna be some entertainment on here. What I mean by entertainment, all thoughts might get entertained, man, but at the end of the day, man, you can get some real business sense, So this morning, man, the morning show, go check out CEO Hockley. He'll give you the word of the day, but also he'll educate you on business. He'll educate you on business, man. And that's what I mean by surround yourself with people that know more than you. When it comes to that aspect of the game, he know more than me. That's why it's always respect when it comes to that end of the field. So like I said, man, he's not the only one that served good game on YouTube. I'm talking about from a business aspect. Something that's gonna put something in your pocket where you ain't got to keep you with your hand out. So respect what respect you, man. Like I said, it's holiday season, and sometimes people want to make a change in their life, but you have to listen to the people that's gonna give you the tools to make the change in your life. What's good, money? I'm just saluting CEO Hockley, man. And I'm telling the people to catch that morning show, man. It's at 9 o'clock. It's at 9 o'clock where he give a good business game, man. But I want them to see through the other shit and don't get tied up in that. Because we all know YouTube is entertainment, man. But you got to know when to understand that when the entertainment piece is over with, you have to realize the business aspects of the situation, right? And like I said, man, for those that's not afraid to obtain real knowledge from a business aspect, check him out. And I give props and credit what credit is due. In other words, I give a ball, a strike, a strike. I'm not gonna tell you to go somewhere to check something out and you're gonna come back empty. But you got to understand this here too. If you go with the bullshit, you're gonna get bullshit. But if you go with the hopes of learning something, then you're gonna learn something. Because we understand one thing, man, that sometime in life, you know, we our own biggest enemy. In other words, it's us that keep us from learning what needs to be learned, right? And some people don't know when to get off the bus and say, you know what, man, after looking through all the bullshit, I really can learn something. But it's up to the individual to learn whatever they need to learn, right? So don't let the people on the sideline stop you from going where the knowledge at. That's what you don't need to do. Because it's gonna be roadblocks up, you know, and people will say things to stop you from getting where you need to be. Why? Because they are intimidated by knowledge. They're intimidated by knowledge, man. And that's facts, man. You know, some call it high side, some call it the new shit they say, that's cap or whatever, right? But you have to recognize real knowledge when you see it, man. In other words, like I said, we as people always have to have something to measure up against, man. I don't know what you got going on in your life, man, but you have to have something to measure up your life against in order to know if you gonna make it in that area. You know, it's kind of like me, like I was telling you, you know, it's kind of like I was telling y'all months leading up to this. You know, I'm going down whole nother motherfucking avenue, a whole nother avenue. You know, I'm faced with trying to get a motherfucking master's degree. That's what I'm faced with right now. So in order for me to get that, it's kind of like you have to give and take. In other words, what I'm saying, I have to give up a lot of shit, right? I have to give up a lot of shit. In other words, what I'm saying, in order for me to stay focused and to stay consistent, some things you have to give up in life. So in order for me to obtain a master's degree in business, I have to hang around the people that can educate me from that standpoint, whether it's in the classroom or out of the classroom. In other words, in the sports world, they say on the field, off the field. But I'm not on the field. I'm in the classroom. And I'm in the classroom with people that's younger than me, that's trying to obtain a master's degree in business too. Why? Because they know in the future they're gonna need this shit. I'm a late bloomer. But I understand one thing. In order for me to obtain what I need to obtain, I have to be there with the people that can teach me. And that's real. So if you're not around the people that can teach you, you losing out of the gate. You losing out of the gate. You are not winning, you are losing. And that's real. Because like I said, I showed a small glimpse last night. I was at the Rangers game. I got home late, right? What's up, 448? I got home late, but it didn't stop me from getting up this morning to go put that work in. And that's real. You know why? Because I don't want to have the same shit as far as from a financial standpoint. I don't want to have the same shit come this time next year. And I know one thing, can't nobody change that but me. Can't nobody change that but me. Ain't nobody on the sideline gonna change it. Ain't nobody gonna change that but me. So if you wanna do anything in life, that shit falls on you. It falls on you. Ain't no fucking slick talking. Ain't no word play. Ain't none of that shit gonna change your financial state or your living conditions. Ain't none of that shit gonna change that. Only thing gonna change that is you have to get around the people that understand what change is, right? And it's consistency, man. Look it up. Look the word up and get the real true meaning of consistency. And in that word, you're gonna find this. that you have to surround yourself with people of value. And what I mean by people of value, people that understand what it is to break through. What it is to break through. And that's real. And I can't get this shit no realer. Like I always tell y'all, I ain't got no slick words. I ain't got no gimmicks. I ain't got none of that shit. All I got is what I got. It's like Sylvester Stallone. All I got is what I got on. And I understand this here by people knowing me and by people putting titles on my name, it ain't gonna give me that fucking master's degree. It ain't gonna give me that motherfucker. I got to get up every morning, be consistent, get my ass in that classroom, and keep my head in the motherfucking books. That's what I have to do. And that shit is hard. And that's real. That shit is so fucking hard, man, that it's like starting all over again. And that's why I say what I say. You know, it's kind of like, I'm gonna go back to this. Like, you catch people getting high, or you catch people drinking. And I'm not knocking that. It's your life, you do what the fuck you wanna do with it, right? But what I'm saying is this, is I can't do that. For one, it takes away. It takes away everything that you put in whatever you're trying to achieve. A foreign substance will stop you from getting to the next level, man. And that's real. And I firmly believe in this, man, that if you wasn't born with it, you don't need it. You don't need it, man. You know, it's kind of like this here, like you see the women with the fake ass, with the fake hair, and on the back end, they want a real man, but everything about you is fake. Everything about you is fake, and that's real. It's like me, man, right? I put it like this here. Everybody want to look good from a physical standpoint, but don't nobody want to go to the gym. They want all that shit to be painted on, right? It'll never happen. Why? Because you ain't got no motherfucking consistency in your life. You want everything given to you. And that's real. It ain't gonna happen, man. You gotta stay consistent in whatever you believe in, man. Because like I say, and most majority of the people do shit for to be liked, or the people that clap for them. They have no intentions on doing nothing other than people to clap for them. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to have nobody to clap for you or nobody to cry for you to get to where you're trying to get at in life. In other words, your motherfucking goals don't give a fuck about your excuses. And if you've been making excuses your whole life, you're gonna keep making them, man. I'm not here to try to change that. I'm just here to bring awareness on what is possible. Anything is possible, man. Like Kevin motherfucking Garnett said for the Boston Celtics when he won the championship. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. But you have to be consistent with it. And that's real. You have to be consistent with it. So, man, I hope I motivated some people this morning, man, to understand that like I said, man, all you have to do, you got my email, Jeremy. You on every time I come on, man. Email me, man, and we'll make that happen. Send your size, and we'll make that happen. But I guarantee you this, the line that's gonna drop now, ain't no doubt, man. The merch that's gonna drop now is gonna be super nice, man. I'm bringing some shit to the to the screen from the Savage Drive clothing line, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. But I understand that, guess what? time is of essence, man. It only waits on those that wait on it. You know? So, just stay consistent, man. And I'm gonna do the same. I already know you, 448, come on, man. You already know my word is solid. I put your shit in the mail ASAP and sent it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, for anybody that even want the Savage Drive merch, man, go to www.com, OG Hollywood Speaks, man, and get your Savage Drive gear, man. And what's coming to the website for this upcoming winter gonna blow you away, man. And that's for real. I'm gonna always try to bring a great topic, man, because you notice one thing, when I do bring topics on here, man, I only bring the topics that matter, man. And the reason why I say that, I try to get you outside of YouTube. Get outside of this motherfucker, man. And once you get outside of this, you can understand what needs to be understood. And you can understand this here too, man, that the only thing that matters in certain situations, man, is you trying to change your situation. And that's real. Don't get stuck in the same position you in and be in this situation come next year at this time. If you in the situation you in right now, next year at this time, that means you ain't consistent. You not consistent, man. And the only thing pays off in the real world is motherfucking consistency, man. Regardless of what anybody else tell you or what anybody else say, just take a look around at the people you interact with. And I guarantee you it's somebody in your circle that's in the same position they was in last year. If it's somebody in your circle that is in the same position they was in last year, man, put a 1 in the chat, man. Give me a 1, man. Keep it real. If it's some facts, I know it. So you know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying, man. Get out of the position you was in last year, man. Stay focused, man. Because I'm telling you, for one, life is hard. And that's real. And that's fucked up. Just like they still doing shit when they was 16, when they was teens, and they still doing it now. Them the motherfuckers you want to take off running from. You know what I'm saying? The people that still doing shit that y'all was doing when y'all was teens, them the motherfuckers you don't want to have nothing to do with. And I ain't talking about not speaking to them or not associating with them. Because let me explain this here, man, real quick. Real spill, let me explain this. Do anybody know the difference between friends and associates? What is the difference between friends and associates? An associate is somebody that you see in passing, and you speak to them and you keep going, but we have no real ties. We have no real ties. A friend is somebody that will get in your fucking face and tell you the truth. Those are the type of friends that you need to be around. A motherfucker that will tell you the truth, that ain't gonna lie to you. That's why you have to understand and be able to distinguish between a friend and an associate. And you'll be able to distance yourself. Like 448 said, he know people that still doing shit when they was in their teens. And you up in age. Those are associates. Those are associates. It's kind of like, it's like this here, right? When I was in fucking incarcerated, I smoked more weed than people did when they was free. I did. Why? Because that's what I sold. But the day I got free, all that shit went away. Because I knew one thing. Where I'm trying to go, being high, ain't gonna let me get there. Why? Because a foreign substance will always block the mind, man. And then you become illusional of the things that you think that are going on when they really not going on. And that's real. And I'm not telling you not to do this shit. I'm telling you that if you are fucking under the influence of anything, 90% of your life, you losing. You losing. Because a sober mind can always think clear. How many of y'all heard somebody say this here, which is crazy? Oh, I drive better when I'm fucked up or when I'm drunk. I drive better. How stupid is that? If you've ever heard anybody say that, give me a 1 in the chat, man. If anybody that you know have ever told you that in your lifetime, I drive better, ain't no doubt. That just tells you, see what I'm saying? Look at all them ones. So you know I ain't lying, man. This shit is the truth, man. This shit is the truth, man. People make their own life complicated. Why? Because they let everything that happened to them in their life from a negative standpoint define their next move. And the first thing they'll do, they say, keep it real. How in the fuck you gonna keep it real with me when you can't even keep it real with yourself? Come on, man. That's why I tell you, man. That's for real. And that's real, man. That's like I say, man. Hey, man, this shit is hard. Being free, and it's not hard. It's the people that you in your fucking life and the shit that you bring to your life makes things hard. That's what makes it so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, sometimes people care too much about what other people think, man. As a matter of fact, the majority of the time, man, you can have a conversation that's supposed to last for 2 minutes, then you stay there too long. Next thing you know, the motherfucking conversation is 2 hours in. You just wasted 2 hours talking about nothing, man. So them the people you need to, I don't know. I'm just telling you with me. I understand where I'm at in life, and I understand what I'm up against. But I understand the only thing gonna get me there is consistency, and for me to build my intellect up and become more intelligent than I am now. That's what I work on every day. That's why I sidestep bullshit. And I'm able to spar mentally with anybody in any realm, whether you've been confined to a whatever cell or whether you've been free. Like I always tell you, man, this circuit on YouTube, it was built to enhance you, man. So you can open up some type of doors for you, man. It gives you a platform to associate with other people that are of value. It's just unfortunate that people use this tool to do other things. And we know that it's to each his own, man. You do whatever you feel like you need to do. But once again, man, you can stay consistent going forward, or you can stay consistent going backwards. It's like this, man. Look at this here. Let me tell you this here, right? And you can measure if some shit is working for you in life, if the numbers are changing. But some people are not good at math. And some people are not good at comprehending. And it don't mean they can't read. They just don't comprehend well. So if you can comprehend well and you're good at math, you know your state of mind and your state of situation, man. You know where you at now. And if you nowhere near where you want to be, it's your own fault. And that's real. I'm nowhere near or where I want to be, and it's my fault. I hold me accountable for my position in life. And that's real. That's why I tell y'all, you ain't got time to go back and forth with nobody in a situation or in your life. Because the minute you start doing that, the minute you start losing time. I don't have time to lose, man. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste, man. I'm trying to acquire some shit, man, that ain't nobody gonna give me. And I don't have time to be wasting on attention seekers or attention situations. I ain't got time for that, man. You know, it's kind of like this here, man. And I'm finna get out of here, man, because I'm running late. I gotta get where I'm going. When I was in prison, I was in character mode. What I mean by character mode, I had to be in that to be able to understand the people I was around. That was then, this is now. All this shit out here is real. This shit is real. So I have to attain the real shit to get the real doors open. And that's real. If you want to walk in board meetings and all that shit with the people that you see that you think you can't be around, you got to measure up, man. Because this is a black and white world. What I mean by black and white, I ain't talking about color. I ain't talking about color. Oh, I'm gonna take it easy, man. I'm always gonna take it easy, man. Cause I'm my own critic, man. It's me against me. It ain't me against nobody else. And that's real, and that's how people should be. You against you, man. And leave the rest of that shit out, man. But like I said, man, the word today is consistent, man. If you tapped in, man, remember to hit that like button, man. Do not leave out here without hitting that like button, man. And share the live, man. Knowledge is power. Anything other than that is uncivilized, man. At 9 o'clock, tap in with CEO Hockley, man, for business empowerment, man. Block all the other shit out. I'm talking about the shit that go on with the back and forward shit. And get the message, man. Get the message. Like I said, and don't be intimidated by people that got more than you. Those are the people that you can learn from. And it's never too late to learn. Like I say, I'm in pursuit of something that's bigger than anything I've ever did in life. And that's trying to accomplish a business master degree. That's the shit that I'm gonna die for. And that's real, but that's an accomplishment to me. And I understand that other people, they not enthused by that. Oh well. But that's the way I see that's gonna open doors for me. Because I know where I'm at. I know I'm in a society, man, that if you don't have no motherfucking education, man, you really rolling the dice on luck. You really operating on luck. If you want to be successful in this motherfucking world, especially in any kind of business world, you have to have the knowledge to get the door open that you want open. And I understand some people are complacent. They want what they got now. And like I said, 10 years from now, they'll be still in the same position. And that's real. And you know, like I say, I use YouTube as a tool, man. This is just a tool to me, man. It's a tool to me to reach other people. That's all it is to me. And it's the reason why I'm not on here every day, man. Because my time won't allow me to be on here every day. My time is consumed by a fucking classroom. And I much prefer to be there around the people that I can learn from, to be here going back and forth. That's wasted time. And I don't have time to waste, man. So like I said, man, CEO Hockley at 9 o'clock, man, he started off on Instagram, but y'all already know, because I'm looking at the people that's tapped in, he'll be on at 9 o'clock, man. Like I said, surround yourself with people of value, man, and it don't even have to be him. There's many people on this circuit that are of value. They can teach you how to get to the next level, man. But you have to be able to determine a one and a two, man. In other words, what do you want? What do you want for you? Are you consistent enough to get out of whatever you in so you can progress from where you at now to the next level? That's all I can tell you, man. So until then, man, remember, like I said, man, if there's anybody want to purchase that Savage Drive gear, go there to the website, man. It's easy. It's the same situation like fucking Walmart, man. And that's real. You know, and like I always tell people, man, support what supports you. Whether it be from a physical standpoint or a mental standpoint. But I understand 99% of this shit that go in the world is mental, man. Why? Because it's right here first. Your mental thoughts are what you think about even before you do it. But we understand this here, mental health is real too. Some of us can't stand the truth. That's why we do other shit. But do me a favor. Be your own worst critic. Make it you against you. And you'll begin to understand that, damn, it was me the whole time. Make it be you against you. You are the man in the mirror. Because you get up with you every morning. Don't nobody know you but you. You know? And like I said, when I come to this bitch, I'm bringing real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing real shit. Shout out Pico for being in the building, man. And that's facts. Y'all go check out Hot Thoughts TV, man. Up and rising in the game, man. Gonna keep it 100 all the way across the board, man. Regardless of the fact of what anybody say, man. But we got our own choices in this world, man. And that's real. Go to www.com OG Hollywood Speaks. And you can go to any one of my videos, and the website is in there, man. But like I say, I'm working. I ain't just talking. I have a service to offer. So go check it out, man. Go check it out. And when the season change, the merch change. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. We need that workout channel, man. Okay, let me share this here with you, 448. Before you achieve any physical change in your life, guess what you have to do? You have to be committed to getting this shit right. Because any kind of workout you do is not gonna work if you're not consistent in your everyday life and if your mental thoughts are not together. You know what I'm saying? Because waking up in the morning ain't gonna put this shit on you. This shit got to be worked on every day. And the only way you can work on that every day, you have to work on this shit every day. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you, everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. That's what working out is. Everybody want motherfucking 22s, but don't nobody want to do no curls. It don't work like that, man. So let's work on the mind first, man. It's just like, you know, it's kind of like if you boxing. And that's facts. 13 years straight getting at it. You already know what I'm talking about then, fofo. The only way to keep this shit where it's supposed to be, you got to stay active with that. So let's stay active, people, from a mental standpoint. Let's stay active from a mental standpoint, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at some time and point in your life, guess what you got to do? You got to match your actions up with your age. And I always say, when you get past 20, time running out. Your time clock done already started ticking. When you get past 20 years old, your time clock is ticking. Have any one of y'all wonder why I say you have to be 21 to get into alcohol or purchase any cigarettes? Because they know one thing. When you get one year past 20, your clock is ticking. Your clock is ticking. Your lifespan clock is ticking. See, it's a reason why they do that shit, man. And it's a reason why they put shit in front of you. But people don't never take the time out to figure why in the fuck they say I got to be 21 to buy this or to buy that. They know 1 year past your 20th year on this earth, your shit is going downhill. So that's why I said you have to be able to comprehend and you have to be able to know numbers. But we don't think that far. We don't think that far. This shit is a setup out here, man. And the world is not set up so you can win. This shit is set up so you can lose. And that's real, but that's how you have to look at it. And people don't understand this real. In an overpopulated world, somebody has to die. But that's deep. I can get into that, but I'll be here all day. Because I understand logic and I understand physics, man. But I didn't obtain that shit overnight. It took me years to understand that shit. But just know this, man. In order for you to be born, somebody had to die. Just know that. So let's try to understand physics, man. And let's try to understand numbers. Let's work on our numbers game. You know? Let's work on our law of average game. That's what you need to work on, man. You know? And you'll understand where I'm coming from, man. And it'll be easy for you to know what conversations to entertain and what conversations not to entertain. And you can walk away knowing that, you know what? I didn't waste my time with that shit. Because you have a lot of people in this world that are here and placed in front of you to waste your fucking time. But that's up to you. That's up to you. If you want to give your time to a motherfucker that can't teach you nothing, that's on you. But measure your time from where you at to where you going. Oh, you got to keep yourself in check. Like I said, you got to be your own worst. You got to be hard on yourself. You know, and you just can't accept anything from you. Before you go out into society, it's you waking up looking at you. You know if you fucked up the day before, man. Fix that shit, man. Fix that shit. Let's just try to fix it, man. But like I say, man, I got to get out of here. Peace. And whatever you got going on. And remember this, first law of nature is self-preservation, man. It's self-preservation. And for those that don't know what self-preservation is, man, Look it up. Look it up. And I always put you against you, man. And be your worst critic. And be your own op. I'm my own op. I don't have people that I beef with. I don't do none of that shit. That's not in me. Because I tell you what, that very person that you beefing with, they don't even know where they gonna be at tomorrow. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you, they bringing you their problems, and it's up to you to share that shit and keep that shit going, man. But you'll realize the very first time you cut that shit off, that in which was happening, that shit'll go on, man. Oh, ain't no doubt. Yeah. I mean, that's real, man. So, man, like I said, man, www.com OG Hollywood Speaks, man. It's everywhere in all my videos out, man. Go to the channel, man. Support what supports you. Get the merch. And like I said, keep your eyes open, man. Keep your eyes open. And go to the website. Because the season changed, clothes changed. My brand is just gonna be like the same brand you see in motherfucking stores, man. But the only difference is I'm in control of it. I'm in control of it. And if you wanna send me a motherfucking email, go there too. Mitch, if you want the camouflage, email me, man. Email me. Email me. My shit is professional, man. It ain't no motherfucking cash app, and I don't know the size and all that shit. I don't operate like that, man. I operate from a professional standpoint, man, as far as a business standpoint, man. Like I said, I provide a service, man, and that's real. So go to the website, or you can go to my email me. You can email me through the website. It's a simple setup, man. It's easy. In other words, it's user-friendly. Like I said, man, if you're tapping in from somewhere else, shout out to you. Shout out to H-Town. Shout out to D-Town. Shout out to the Houston Astros. Shout out to the Texas Rangers, man. Like I said, consistency pays off, man. Stay consistent in your everyday life, man. Go tap into that morning show, CEO Hockley, man. I salute y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. And y'all know what to do, man. Send this content on, man. And subscribe and like, man. Salute.